Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is going to be a pretty fast and furious St. John real estate market update for the month of February 2023, which is actually going over all of the January stats. So before we dive in and find out where the current real estate market trends are heading, what's going on for sales, average house prices, and listings, first, I just want to say thank you very much for stopping in to watch this video. My name is Brandon Vincent. I'm a real estate agent in St. John, New Brunswick. I've been actively selling real estate for over 4 years now. My goal on this channel is to bring you relevant real estate information in an entertaining way. If you do like the sounds of that, I would love for you to hit the like and subscribe button, follow along for the journey. But for now, let's dive right into the video. So starting off with the total sales amount in January, which was actually the lowest since 2018. So the active sales, the deals that closed in January, there really wasn't all that many in retrospect to what we normally have. So to be exact, St. John clocked in 94 units sold in January 2023, and that's a substantial decline of 36% from January 2022. Now, when we're reading these stats, I like to think, what does that mean? So one thing that we have to keep in mind is that the 2022 and 2021 real estate markets were explosive. They were like we've never seen before. So this is all being compared to that. So we have to keep that in mind. What we're seeing is it's getting back to a more normal state. So we're actually only just about 20 homes under the 10-year average. I know 36% from last year sounds substantial, but keep in mind that the last 2 years were anomalies. So we're really trying to make sense of this data and analyze it properly and not just buy into all of the hype that's going on and fear and uncertainty, right? Because that's what gets clicks, that's what gets leads, that's what people feed off of, and that's what gets eyeballs. But let's be realistic and let's look at the data collectively, honestly, and with a little bit of integrity. One really important point here is that the residential new listings is substantially low. There is very little new inventory coming on the market right now, and a lot of people think that that could change in the spring, and it could very well, because a lot of people do wait to list their home in the spring and the summertime when it shows better with curb appeal and they're able to show off some of their landscaping and exterior features that might be big selling points on their home. So the same thing goes for the residential active listings. That's still incredibly low. So what this overall highlight means and what this overall theme is talking about is that the inventory in general is extremely low right now. So there are still buyers out there. I actually just ran the numbers for all the sales in St. John, all the listings and solds for the month of January. So what the property is listed for and what the property sold for. And what I've seen is that anything around 300, 350, even below that, so 350 and below, sold for very close to asking price, or if not, actually a little bit over asking price, as long as they were priced right. There's a few anomalies in there, but the majority of them are selling for asking or over, to the point where the average list price and the average sale price are both right on par with each other. And some properties sold for lower, some sold for higher, right? But the average of that brought those two listings and sold prices right on par. So there's still demand out there for buyers looking to buy in St. John, but the inventory is still tremendously low. And I think that's from a lot of the newcomers that we've seen from other provinces moving here. They could be sitting cash heavy from sales that they had on their house in Ontario or BC, anything along those lines. They're still waiting for the right opportunity to buy something. And right now, it's actually a great time. If you have somewhere to move already and you don't need to buy a new house, it is a great time to sell your property. I know there's not many of those scenarios, but if you're able to sell and maybe sit for a little while and then wait till some new inventory comes on the market, it's a great opportunity because there's not much competition out there. You're not competing against many other listings because they're so low. There's such a lack of inventory that if you put yours on, it's going to stand out way more than if you did in the spring or summer, when chances are higher that there's going to be more inventory on the market. Also, less competition with other listings means more competition with potential buyers, right? So when there's not much inventory and there's only a few things to choose from, but there's more people looking to choose that, well, that drives the price up. Now, in saying that, the average home price in St. John right now is just under $250,000. And that's actually pretty well matched with where it was January 2022. The average price of homes sold in January 2023 was $245,536, which is decreasing by 6.6% from January 2022. Now, if we take a quick look at the residential average price of homes in St. John, you can see that in 2022, we were right around the same point that we are right now, January 2023. And what ends up happening is it ramps up because a lot more people are putting their homes on the market, come into the spring, into the summer. There's a lot more sales activity. People become more active. People want to get out. People want to see homes. People just start moving around a little bit more. The winter, I find, especially after New Year's, it's just a very inconvenient time for a lot of different reasons. Traveling, making arrangements to actually have your property shown, getting out of the property with snow, shoveling, doing all this maintenance so that people can come in and see the property and actually get there causes a lot of inconvenience for sellers. So a lot of people, I've said this before in past videos, if they can control it, they will wait until spring or summer to put their house on the market. But that can actually work against them a little bit because there's going to be a lot more people looking to do that, creating more inventory, making less competition for their property. Now, I'm going to put the links to everything I'm talking about below so that you can go and check it out yourself for the St. John Real Estate Board and the Canadian Real Estate Association. I'd love to hear your predictions as to where you think the market is going in the next few months to the next year, what your thoughts are, what do you think St. John's headed, and I'd love to hear that down in the comments. We can have a little discussion because that stirs the juices up for some other video ideas. So, I told you this one was going to be fast and furious. If you stayed to the very end, thank you very much. I hope you did like this video. I hope it brought you some value. And I would encourage you to check out another one of these videos that I'm going to post here. Go check them out. Have a great day.